Picture this: a world without computers, without smartphones, without even electricity in every home. The year is 1843. Steam engines rule the age, and mathematics is considered a gentleman's hobby. Now imagine a young woman sitting at her desk, scribbling equations and notes that describe something no one else could see. She wasn't just writing numbers, she was writing the future. Her name was Ada Lovelace, the world's first coder. Ada Lovelace was born in 1815, the daughter of the famous poet Lord Byron. But unlike her father, Ada's passion wasn't words, it was numbers. Her mother, determined to steer her away from Byron's wild temperament, pushed Ada toward mathematics and logic. By her teenage years, Ada was already known in London's intellectual circles as a mathematical prodigy. But her destiny truly unfolded when she met Charles Babbage, the eccentric inventor of the analytical engine. It was a mechanical device that looked like a giant clockwork, but was designed to perform calculations. Most saw Babbage's machine as a glorified calculator. Ada saw something else entirely. In 1843, Ada translated an article about the analytical engine, adding extensive notes that were 3 times longer than the original. Inside those notes was something extraordinary, the first computer program ever written. Ada described how the engine could be instructed step by step. This wasn't just math, it was an algorithm. She wrote that the engine could do more than crunch numbers. It could manipulate symbols, compose music, and even create art. In other words, Ada Lovelace imagined artificial intelligence, a century before computers existed. Think about that. In an age of steam and candlelight, Ada foresaw machines that could generate creativity and mimic human thought. She wrote, "The analytical engine might act upon other things besides numbers. It might compose elaborate and scientific pieces of music." It's the 19th century equivalent of predicting Spotify, AI-generated art, and modern machine learning all at once. Ada wasn't just coding. She was dreaming of a world where machines could extend human imagination. But here's the tragedy. Ada's vision was too far ahead of her time. Babbage's analytical engine was never completed. Ada died young, at just 36, her notes largely forgotten for decades, gathering dust in archives. It wasn't until the 20th century, when real computers were built, that scientists realized she had been right all along. The US Department of Defense even named a programming language Ada in her honor. She is now recognized as the woman who saw the soul inside the machine. Her story reminds us that technology is about imagination. So remember, a young woman in Victorian England imagined it all long before the first computer was ever built. If you enjoyed this journey into the mind of the world's first coder, make sure you subscribe to Talking Tech.